Today I wanted to talk a little bit about investing in residential real estate in the Phoenix metro area. I work with a lot of investors and I invest in residential real estate myself. The first question I always get is, what are the best neighborhoods for investment properties? Well, a lot goes into that question. Do you want to invest in areas you currently live in? Or are you looking to maybe a different city or a different town within the Phoenix metro area? What I look for and where I'm currently investing is the city of Goodyear. I really like that area. The I-10 freeway goes right through the middle of it, gets you to downtown Phoenix, the airport pretty easily. The 303 freeway and the 101 are close by. So transportation is not an issue in the West Valley, in the city of Goodyear specifically. Also, the home prices are fairly reasonable. You get a nice residential home from the mid 300s, and rents are good in the area as well. Job creation is strong, great city government, great planners. It's a very good place to live and invest in. So when I look at where to invest, those are kind of the parameters I look at. If you wanted to go to the East Valley, we would do the same kind of homework out there. Where's the transportation corridors? Where's the jobs? Where are my tenants going to be commuting to? Those type of things. So a lot goes into that question, but we definitely can help you find the right neighborhood to invest in that fits your needs or the needs of your future tenants. Another question I get a lot is, should I invest in residential or commercial? I do invest in both. Residential real estate is something that I have for my long-term investment strategies. I like the product. It's easy to find a tenant. If you need to liquidate the product, it's easy to do so. You can put it on the market. We're always in residential real estate sells fairly easily in the Valley. So liquidating your assets fairly easily if you need to do so or want to do so. Commercial is a little different. What I look at in those respects is I'm usually involved in partnerships, LLCs. We're investing in a building together. It's a little more complex and your exit strategy is not quite as liquid as it would be if you're investing in residential real estate. But if you have questions on that, we can do a deeper dive into that. And I do not put commercial deals together, but I work with great people that do and can easily refer you to those people should you want that information. So another question I get a lot is, what types of properties offer the best rental yields? That brings in a lot of different scenarios. You can invest in a residential single-family home or a condo, townhome. Different properties have different expenses. A condo is going to have an HOA attached to it. A single-family home may have higher property taxes. I would say that the best property offering the best rental yields are a single-family home located in a dynamic area with easy transportation, easy access to shopping. It's probably going to be your best return on that. Tenants are going to love it. The further out you go, maybe into the country or more specific, a condo that might be in a high-rise building or something, you may limit your access to tenants. The broadest scope of tenants are going to go for a single-family home in a highly desirable residential area. One of the questions I get a lot, and I like to ask myself when I'm investing, is what are the risks associated with this type of investment? So that could be very specific. Is it an area issue? Like maybe the neighborhood's not what I want to invest in. It may not be tenant friendly, meaning it's not going to be accessible to shopping or transportation. Another risk could be if you're more out in an outlying area, could you possibly have being in the fire danger area if it's far, far out? The risk is really more about the market conditions. If it's a depreciating market, your access to liquidity or selling the home may be more limited than in an appreciating market, or a flat market, which may just, you may not be able to make money on your investment right now on a resale basis. But rents are strong in the Valley right now, so that would not be a risk that I would look at for a specific type, this specific investment. It's more about what are the market conditions and what are the area impacts that might be on a home you're looking at. Should I use property management services? We get that question a lot. That really comes into, are you local? Do you want to be able to handle things yourself if you do live locally? If you're an out-of-state investor, many of my investors are out-of-state. A lot of my investors handle their own property management, even from an out-of-state perspective. They feel they can do it. They can drive over from Southern California in a day and handle problems, repaint, oversee a tenant move out and move in. On the other hand, I have clients who live in town. They don't want to deal with their investment. They want to have property management handle everything from A to Z. Both scenarios I work with, and that's just something that you're going to have to look at as an investor. What temperament do you have to handle your investment, deal with tenants, deal with repairs? That July 14th call that the AC went out at 6 o'clock in the evening, do you want to deal with that? Or do you want property management too? I can help you weigh out those differences with a little more clarity and what the cost might be to have property management. So those are just a few of the questions that I get from investors who are looking to invest in this market. Again, I work with a lot of investors and have for many years, and have been really happy to see the great returns they get when they sell their properties in the future, plus amassing all that great cash flow over the years while they lead up to their sale. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and let me know. Thank you.